Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Sean Thomas, and today we'll be doing the shooting drill. I have my friend right here, Ron. He's going to be helping me going through this. Okay, so we're going to start out running the basket, form shooting. The process of form shooting is to really get your hand and your fingertips under the ball. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to show Ron how to do it. What you want to do is you're going to put the ball right in the palm of your hand, just sit on the top of your fingertips. You can see right here that the ball is not actually under my palm, it's actually right on top of my fingertips. We're gonna sit with your dominant hand and we're gonna shoot it like that. So, Ron, you gonna try it out for me real quick?
Yep, got you.
You wanna get right, you wanna get a little bit closer than that, a little bit closer than that. You wanna perfectly right there, you see how his form is up like that. You wanna make sure you use fingertips, elbow, and wrist.
Got you, coach.
Okay, let me try one more time. Good shot. So now one of the coaching points I want to focus on is the flicking of the wrist. The flicking of the wrist is very important because the simple fact is you want to think of cookie jar. Put your hand in the cookie jar, pull out the cookie. Hand in the cookie jar, pull out the cookie. The main thing about the fall through is it helps lead the ball to where you want to go. So you want to spread your fingers as wide as possible. Cookie jar, hold it at top. So hold your fall through and try it one more time.
Got you, coach.
It's okay, try it again. Hold your fall through. Good shot. So we see right there after a few tries of getting this form together, we're gonna take a few steps back and we're actually gonna put in your start at the shooter's pocket right here. We're gonna bend the legs a little bit, get a nice stance, up and over. We want you to focus on bending the knees and a soft touch up the top, holding the top. You got it. Hold your front fall through when you're done. Good shot. So you see after a few tries, Ron is getting into his form. You might even want to get yourself comfortable before games, usually, or before practice. A lot of players might want to work on their form just to get their touch of the ball right. So you might want to sit the ball. If you guys can see it right here, we have our fingertips spread as wide as we can, and we have our opposite weak hand guiding the ball. We're gonna get down in the shooter's motion like this, up over his shoulders, lead to the hot point, flicking the wrist, and holding that top. So you can feel free to stand right here as well, all the way in the middle right here, right? Feel free to get some dribbles if you want. And one more of the coaching points, you never want to leave a shot short. Always put enough arch in the shot so the ball is constantly going up and coming down. If the more arch you get for the shot, the better opportunity and the better chances you have of making it, which is going to increase your shooting percentage. Hold your fall through this time. Good shot.
Appreciate it, coach.
So now we're gonna take it out back to the free throw line, and we're gonna do a similar motion, but now we're actually gonna take a real free throw. So this time we want you to get comfortable. We want you to relax a little bit, shake it off. You know what I'm saying? Get loose, get comfortable. You have to spread, and you want your feet shoulder width apart. You want a good stance. Some people like their dominant foot up. Some people like to be both even. It all depends on your own comfort and your own preference. So however you want to do it is feel free. It's a free throw, and go ahead and do it. Good shot.
Appreciate it, coach.
One of the most important things I want to remind other coaches about shooting is 60% of shooting is confidence. So you want to constantly remind your athletes about all the positive and positive reinforcement, because the worst thing you can do about a coach is get on them about shooting. because getting bad and getting on them bad about shooting can knock out and make their shooting percentage actually go down. So we're going to take it a little bit further out. Past the 15-point line. And here, it's going to be a little bit of a longer jump shot. We're going to see if we can get it up. So we're going to take Ron through this process right here. And when you shoot, I noticed he had a little bit of a twist in his shot. When you shoot, you want to go straight up, straight down. You want to land where you started. A lot of players I constantly see in the game, they'll jump and land forward. You want to constantly make sure you focus on your footwork. Your feet is what's going to lead your shot. You want to make sure you have a good balance. Get the butt down, hands up. You need to take a dribble, down, shoot. So. Good shot, good shot. Next one. One thing you always got to remember about shooters. Shooters never worry about their last miss. They always focus on their next make. Always think that in your head. You got the next one.
Got you, coach. Appreciate it.
Cash money, baby. So now we're going to take it back down to the three-point line. And notice that all of our students right now is in one stationary and focusing on just form. So here we're a little bit further. So when your players get out to the three-point line, usually their technique is a little off because they're doing more pushing. So you want to focus on pushing technique more than just shooting the ball and throwing it up to the basket. So when you take them out here, you want to make sure your athletes are comfortable, their hands are wide, knees are bent, and they're shooting up top. So we're going to let Ron take a few shots at it. And also remember with your legs, you want to be straight up, straight down. Think of Steph Curry with the shot. And you want to think about soft hands, soft touch. What you want to focus on is you see a lot of your shots are left and right. You want to focus on your hands, your fingertips. You want to always you want to visualize yourself putting it in the basket. So you want to look at the rim, focus with your eyes on the basket, line it up with your hand, put it over top. Easy as cake, baby. Easy as cake. It's all day. That's all day. So now that we went through all the stationary shots, we're actually going to get into some motion shots. Because in the game, it's not too often where you actually are stationary and get a lot of standing shots. So we want to do some off the dribble, and we're going to do some off the move. So first, we're going to do off the dribble. We're going to start out really close, like here. We're going to take one dribble and a short jump shot. So now we're going to focus on. Now that we're introducing the dribble, we're going to focus on not just your form, but also your gathering of the steps. So you want to dribble, 1, 2, into your shot. So you can come down and just be a short jump shot, maybe pop in. And one thing you might also notice, you got to understand the rim. Certain situations, like right now we're on an outside court. It's going to be a little bit different than an inside court. The rims are a little bit tighter, so you want to always readjust your shot depending on where you're playing at. if that's outside on one of these courts right here, or if it's inside of one of the arenas of the conference. Hold your follow through, straight up, straight down. Yeah. As you see right there as well, don't be afraid to use the backboard when it's needed. So, if you want to, sometimes you feel comfortable with it, you can put it off the glass. A little bit softer shot than that, but if you put it off the glass, I'm going to make this one real quick for you too. Put it off the glass if you want to. Good job. So for every workout, you always got to finish with a dunk. So I'm going to show you a little something. And that's a wrap.